So people wanted to know what's at the other end of the shelf.
Yeah, what's at the
Blood
bottom
and
end of your
Sand.
shelf of shame?
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Starting from the third least, X-Men Destiny, which killed a studio and is not very good.
Oh man, I think Paul and I did a let's play of that.
Yeah, it's as a video game, it is the most like innocuous, hollow, uninspired, just like it exists sort of thing. I tried very, very hard to find a copy with a case, and I couldn't. So I had to print my own and put it in a spare case.
Silicon Knights.
valid.
That's who it
So-
was.
Yeah. Two Human killed Silicon Knights.
Well, this was the game. So Two Human was the mortal blow.
That was 2008.
This is the one that buried them, because this
And-
is the game that the
Yeah.
lawsuit actually like revolved around.
Right.
There was a
Because they
lawsuit?
were like, well, because this is the one that they were supposed to be making when they were making Two Human instead, using the money that they were given to make this game. Allegedly settled out of court.
That one I can't back up.
Allegedly, they settled out of court. It did not go to
Wow.
Then
I've
right
been on the
below-
wrong side of dumbasses on the internet, like speculating on what you spend money on. Sorry, like that one.
Kane and Lynch Dead Men.
Oh yeah.
So Dog Days is an awful game, but it is significantly higher on here because Dog Days is awful, but is very clearly it is the work of an artist with terrible ideas. But it is still the work of an artist, right?
Yeah.
Dog Days is awful to
I
play.
can
It's
understand
ugly.
that.
It's hideous. But you're like, there is vision here. I don't like the vision. You know, it's like a Harmony Korine movie. Kane and Lynch Dead Men doesn't even have that level of inventiveness. It's just it's a miserable game. The controls are awful, and there's the story is bad, and there's a mission where you're trying to do a coup in Cuba, and you need to get from one end of the city to the other, and it starts as so the game is mostly two player, or you're playing as one and you've got one other dude kind of running around with you. All of a sudden it switches to squad command mode, where you've got 7 dudes that you need to be moving around the city, and the difficulty jump is just ridiculous. So I hate this game. I really, truly hate it. And then the bottom, which the very bottom is a tie-in video game for a movie that was never made because the tie-in came out first. Vin Diesel Wheelman.
Yes.
Wow.
I remember that.
This blows. This is one of the worst Grand Theft Auto clones I have ever played.
Yep.
I was racking my brain with that lead in, and I was like, but these are PS3 games, and Ballistic X versus Sever was a GBA game. And they made that movie.
They did.
Oh, yeah.
They did.
Oh, yeah.
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 Classic. Ray Park classic.
God damn. Hey, I was just looking into the Silicon Knights lawsuit.
Oh, it's wild. It's
were
so cool. I was obsessed with it. Where's
They
my
were
copy of
instructed to recall and destroy
Yes.
unsold copies of Two Human and X-Men Destiny.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Because
Hence why I am very
Epic was like,
protective
you don't-
of my copy of Two Human.
yeah,
Right.
Epic was like, it was Silicon Knights was like, you didn't. They sued Epic to be like, you didn't give us a proper
newest
version of
version.
version of the Unreal Engine. Like you tried to screw us, and then Epic went, you didn't have a license for this at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of
You never had a
self-owns.
license.
Yeah.
I'm still
Talking to-
here. It's just the bunny. They tried to take me away.
Talking to IGN in 2019, Dennis Dyack expressed regrets over the lawsuit. Had he known then, Dyack said he would have reconsidered pursuing the lawsuit.
Dennis Dyack has my favorite podcast moment in video game history where they're like, what's your favorite moment? Because Too Human hadn't quite come out. And they're like, what's your favorite moment from the game? And he responded, oh, it's not in the first one. It's in the third one.
It's in the third one. Oh,
and I was like, yeah, you might as well have just said, don't buy the first two. I don't know. It was just such a strange moment in game time.
Are you scrolling through Andrew McMillan's Kotaku article on it? Is that what you're looking at, Graham?
No.
Oh, okay. So back in 2012, Andrew McMillan wrote a very good investigative piece on this whole thing. It's like a 20-minute read. But yeah, what went wrong with Silicon Knights, X-Men Destiny? It's a great breakdown of like all the public information.
I will check that out. Chatmod Serafina is like, oh, the bun is alive.
Look, here's the thing. I have no input on this type of conversation, so I figured Bunny might make money. So if you like Bunny, donate, I don't know, $6.66 because that's who I am, and Jonesy likes chaos.
Yeah, why not?
Wow,
I will say, if you stream to human, like if you can get an Xbox 360 that works well enough to run it, because it notoriously has some problems. Like 360s are fragile, and Too Human in particular has a lot of trouble loading off the disc. So if you can get it running and stream it, odds are very good that one or more of the devs who worked on it will like show up in your stream and just like chat about, like answer your questions about like why when you die, the respawn animation is 60 seconds long.
It's so long. It takes ages. The angel has to come and carry you to Valhalla in flipping real time.
It's like a Final Fantasy VIII spell cutscene.
Oh my god.
Yeah, except in Final Fantasy VIII, when those spells are like, those were the raddest thing in the world when I was 15.
They were the raddest thing in the world because I had just started college when that game came out.